Bereshith, chapter 26. And there was a scarcity of food in the land, besides the first scarcity of food which was in the days of Abraham. And Yischak went to Abimelech, sovereign of the Philistines, in Gerar. And Yah appeared to him and said, Do not go down to Mitzrayim. Live in the land which I command you. Sojourn in this land, and I will be with you and bless you. For I give all these lands to you and your seed, and I will establish the oath which I swore to Abraham your Abba, and will increase your seed like the stars of the heavens. And I will give all these lands to your seed, and in your seed all the nations of the earth will be blessed, because Abraham obeyed my voice and guarded my charge, my commands, my laws, and my instructions. And Yischak dwelt in Gerar, and when the men of the place asked about his Isha, he said, She is my Akot. For he was afraid to say, She is my Isha, thinking, lest the men of the place should kill me for Ribkah, because she is good looking. And it came to be, when he had been there a long time, that Abimelech, sovereign of the Philistines, looked through a window, and he watched and saw Yischak playing with Ribkah his Isha. So Abimelech called Yischak and said, See, truly she is your Isha. So how could you say, She is my Akot? And Yischak said to him, Because I said, Lest I die on account of her. And Abimelech said, What is this you have done to us? One of the people had almost lain with your wife, and you would have brought guilt on us. And Abimelech commanded all his people, saying, He who touches this man or his Isha will certainly be put to death. And Yischak sowed in that land, and reaped in the same year 100-fold. And Yah blessed him. And the man grew great, and went forward until he became very great. And he came to have possessions of flocks, and possessions of herds, and a great body of servants. And the Philistines had stopped up all the wells which his Abba's servants had dug in the days of Abraham his Abba, and filled them with dirt. And Abimelech said to Yischak, Go away from us, for you are much mightier than we. So Yischak went from there, and pitched his tent in the Wadi Gerar, and dwelt there. And Yischak dug again the wells of Abraham his Abba, for the Philistines had stopped them up after the death of Abraham. And he called them by the names which his Abba had called them. But when Yischak's servants dug in the wadi and found a well of running water there, the herdsmen of Gerar strove with Yischak's herdsmen, saying, The water is ours. And he called the name of the well Isaac, because they strove with him. And they dug another well, and they strove over that one too. And he called its name Sitnah. And he moved from there and dug another well, and they did not strive over it. And they called its name Rehoboth, and said, For now Yah has made room for us, and we will be fruitful in the land. And from there he went up to Beersheba, and Yah appeared to him the same night, and said, I am the power of your Abba Abraham. Do not fear, for I am with you, and shall bless you and increase your seed for my servant Abraham's sake. And he built a slaughter place there, and called on the name of Yah. And he pitched his tent there, and the servants of Yischak dug a well there. And Abimelech came to him from Gerar, with Ehuzat, one of his friends, and Pichol, the commander of his army. And Yischak said to them, Why have you come to me, seeing you have hated me and sent me away from you? But they said, We have clearly seen that Yah is with you. And we said, Please, let there be an oath between us, and let us make a covenant with you, that you do no evil to us, as we have not touched you, and as we have done only good toward you, and have sent you away in shalom. You are now blessed by Yah. And he made them a feast, and they ate and drank. And they rose early in the morning, and swore an oath with one another. And Yischak let them go. And they departed from him in shalom. And on the same day it came to be that the servants of Yischak came and informed him about the well which they had dug, and said to him, We have found water. So he called it Sheba. Therefore the name of the city is Beersheba to this day. And when Esau was 40 years old, he took as Ishaz Yehudith, the daughter of Beerai the Hittite, and Basemath, the daughter of Yelon the Hittite. And they were a bitterness of spirit to Yischak and Ribkah.